Hello and welcome to Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection. So, now I have a few things to say about this game, aside from the fact that it's still, after so long, an enjoyable game. Now, I had this game back on the PlayStation 3. I had the original game, the original Diablo 3, without any of the expansion. It was, I would say, it was a really fun experience, just playing it, enjoying myself. I kind of noticed that the story is somewhat lacking, but I did enjoy literally just killing things, getting stronger, and then using the things that got me stronger to kill more stronger things. That was the whole point of it, and it was a formula that I did enjoy. I actually did enjoy that formula, so no complaints there. And after Reaper of Souls, the Reaper of Souls expansion came out, I actually got it. I literally got the physical copy of it because I enjoyed the first game so much. You know, the Reaper of Souls came with the Crusader. It came with extra content, a new boss to fight, literally an entire new act, and it also came as a physical copy. So yeah, give me that thing, and I truly enjoyed playing that game. It was fun. I had every character of every gender, literally almost level 50, if not 70 already. Well, I had at least three, I think, who were level 70, and the rest were at least level 50, and higher. So yeah, I really enjoy playing that game. I enjoy just experimenting with each different class to see which one I enjoyed the most. And my favorite class is the Witch Doctor. I was in love with the idea of summoning a huge number of creatures. 3 guesses why. And yeah, I do enjoy just literally building my character. I like that they give you plenty of options to build your characters and go with whatever build you want. And just put some variety and see which one gets you the furthest, and then experiment. And yeah, it was an enjoyable experience, and I did enjoy it. So obviously, after a decent time, I decided, you know what, after I saw that the Eternal Collection was available and that it comes with even more content, it definitely was something that I would get my hands on. The only problem was that, well, I had to start over because, unfortunately, my PlayStation 3 became somewhat unreliable. It broke, to put it in a simple way, it broke. So I'm unable to import my characters. As such, I had to start fresh. And somewhat, while I do feel kind of sad that I don't have all the progress that I had when I played the game. I don't really feel that bad about it. It just made it that much more interesting to start fresh and see what the game has, just to start fresh. And it didn't bother me at all. I'm starting fresh, literally, and just playing and enjoying the game. So obviously, I already played I played the beginning already. I finished the story with the Rise of the Necromancer DLC, which is, well, DLC, more like the character class. The only problem with the acquiring the Eternal Collection, the Eternal Collection comes with the base game Reaper of Souls, and it also comes with the Rise of the Necromancer. The only problem is that you kind of have to wait for. If you want to play with the Rise of the Necromancer and all the things, you would essentially have to wait for a 10 gigabyte update in order to be able to play as them, which is kind of sad. But hey, I mean, you would expect that since you have a physical copy of the game, that it would be in the the physical copy itself. But no, you have to wait for the thing to download, which kind of was a bit of an annoyance, but not really that big of a deal. It just takes patience. I did take the time to play as another class, but just to refresh my memory of playing the game, while I waited for the 10 gigabyte to essentially upload and then start playing. And as soon as you update the game, as soon as the game becomes updated, you can start playing with all the new stuff, including the Rise of the Necromancer, which is the new character race. I should say the newest character race. And yeah, I've been having a blast, even though it's been a very long time since I played this game, and it's I guess you could say definitely a little pretty old. I'm still having a blast playing it, and I'm still enjoying it. Now I haven't, obviously, I only just start like shit. I only just start with my Paragon levels. Like I only just start acquiring Paragon levels. I'm only Paragon level 27. What is Paragon levels is once you've become level 70, which is the highest level, you can essentially acquire experience to reach, well, Paragon level, which is this, which gives you a little extra. It's kind of like extra leveling. Now, the difference between the regular levels and the Paragons is that the Paragon is shared, universal through all your characters. So, where's the other one? So what that means is that if I were to choose to create a new character, even though he or she will start at level 0 or level 1, and I would have to, start leveling them up to level 70 again, the Paragon level still remains. So I can just give them those little extra levels to, help boost them up, which can be a little bit, which can be useful. Although I do recommend, increasing your Paragon level to a point where it does make a difference, because the differences are not really that big. So you would have to increase your Paragon level to a decent. I guess I like what level, like 50 maybe to 100 Paragon, which isn't really that big of a deal. Before choosing to switch to another character and starting fresh, just to level up every other character until you find. Well, the way to be fair, as a player who's played the original Diablo, I kind of enjoyed essentially playing as every class. Instead of, I'm the type of player that essentially will play every class and try out every class before deciding which one he actually enjoys. So I kind of became well acquainted with all the classes and all their abilities. So yeah, I do like the idea of just trying out every class, see which one you do enjoy, and then eventually picking the one that you do enjoy and just playing with it. Now this one isn't really that good, so I kind of want to keep it though in case I find something else that gives me boosted. Okay, fine, we'll keep you then, just for now. Everything else can disappear. So yeah, I guess I would say it's fun to be able to play this game again. I actually do enjoy the game. It's actually fun. And yeah, I'm actually definitely enjoying the new class, which is, like I said, previously my favorite class was the Witch Doctor, because you had literally an army following you. You could build the Witch Doctor in a way where you had an army following you, and with the Necromancer class, as you can see right now, I literally have an army following me. I never really need to be in the thick and thin of battle because they are always there. And I have them built for self-support. They support me, I support them. And also for self-sufficiency. In order to, if they die, I can just keep bringing them back. So yeah, that's how I actually built mine. I'll show how a very simple way, a really fast way of how I built my character, although it's really obvious. If you've played Diablo before, then it's really obvious. If you already have played the game, then it's very obvious what kind of build I'm going for, or I went for. But if you haven't played the game, then yeah, I'll be happy to share the way I play the game if you decide to get the game for yourself, or if you just, if you're just wondering, just for the sake of it. Hello, I see something over there. So, when it comes to the Necromancer, like I said, I only just start touching the Torment levels. So I am not, I'm not confident that my current build will be able to survive like levels such as Torment 13 and so forth. I'm currently playing in the Master difficulty. I'm only playing at Master. I haven't touched the Torments yet because I don't feel I'm ready yet. I kind of feel like you have to be at least Paragon level 100 with a decent amount of legendary gear before you're able to attempt the Torment levels. That's the way I decide, of course. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who are like, screw it, just go Torment immediately, risk it for the biscuit. I'm like, nah, I like to take my time. I like biding my time until I am strong enough before going to the tough stuff and actually getting that challenge. And I have to admit, even though I haven't reached to the point where everyone was going to say, oh yeah, that's actually a very good place and everything, I'm at the place where most veteran players of the game are going to say, dude, are you seriously playing this right now? That's so lame. But you know what? Just slaughtering the endless masses and just seeing my army wreck everything while I just sit there doing nothing, you know what? Totally satisfying, totally worth it. If you haven't played Diablo, just try it for yourself. The satisfaction of endlessly slaughtering the masses is truly enjoyable. And even though I have been playing Bloodborne right now, it's like the complete opposite. I got Bloodborne and Diablo 3 Eternal Collection like in the same day, and they are complete opposites when it comes to their gameplay. I play Bloodborne, and it's like, oh, every single enemy can literally kill you. And you gotta like take your time with each individual enemy to make sure that you don't die. But when it comes to Diablo, you're literally just laying waste on the masses, feeling like a total badass as you fill up the corpses of every enemy that you may encounter and just wonder, hey, are there more enemies? Why are there more enemies? Why are there no more enemies? You are literally going through every corner of the map looking for more enemies. And that's basically what I do. Before I actually go to the next area, I always clear the entirety of the map to make sure that I have found everyone. There are times where there is like one small speck of the map that I haven't uncovered yet, and I decide, you know what, I'll go back there and see what it is because I know better. And I go there, and there's literally like an elite enemy that gives me something good, or I break a chest and it has a legendary gear inside, which I totally would have missed if I decided to just move on. So yeah, I like to take my time covering every area and killing everything that exists in the map before I move on to the next one. Now, obviously, when it comes to after you've beaten the game, become level 70, and reached Paragon levels, that doesn't become a thing. You don't really have to do it because it's all up to essentially all you have to do is, go through the Paragon levels, get your bounties to get the reward at the end. You literally just go through each individual area, covering all the bounties before moving to the next place. And that's fine. That still works. And yeah, it's still, even though it's ancient, it's an ancient formula, it's still enjoyable, and I still have a good time playing it. And it's I don't know. There's a sense of nostalgia when I play this game. I actually had spent a decent amount of time with each individual class, trying to discover what would be the best build for them, and I do find enjoyable. It's definitely an enjoyable experience. Now, like I feel like I keep forgetting what I'm saying something, and I keep forgetting about it. I think I was talking about that was it. Okay. I was talking about the level difficulty. That's right. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, like I said, currently I'm playing on the Master difficulty, and obviously there are literally there's up to Torment level 13, which is kind of interesting. Was that a thing? Was that always a thing? Was Torment 13 always a thing? Because I can swear that I remember it being up to level 7, like Torment 7. Has it been that long? Have I actually forgotten, or has it been that long that I completely forgot that there's literally 13 levels of Torment? That kind of sounds weird, but okay. I literally forgot about that, but I don't know if it didn't exist, because obviously with all the updates, the game has updated tremendously since the last time I played, which was years ago. Like I said, back on the PlayStation 3 days. And back when it first launched. Obviously, I played longer than that because I was playing it. But, you know, I mean, if you were to compare how long PlayStation 4 has existed, you know, it's been a while since I actually played that. So, yeah, it makes sense. So, yeah, even though I haven't reached Dormer level, I'm still enjoying, like I said, I'm literally just enjoying spreading death to everything. As far as the Necromancer race, I'm playing it as a true Necromancer, i.e. by, you know, all about the numbers, essentially having an entire army following me at all times. That's essentially how I play. I always like, when I'm playing games like these, I always like having minions with me. I like having like an army of minions that do my bidding. I kind of like that thing. So, yeah, obviously I'll be going with that. Let me just check. Is it? No, nothing. Also, when it comes to followers, because you do get 3 followers that follow you, I usually, when it comes to the followers, I will take the follower whose stats match my own. I.e., if I have, if my follower is based on strength, then I will, no, my follower. If my character is based on strength, I will take the follower that, you know, banks on strength. If I have a follower that's banked on intelligence, I'll take the enchantress and so forth. Because when you actually kill things, what I actually do is I will acquire, eventually I will kill something that has a better gear on him, I will equip that gear, and whatever I was equipped at the time becomes useless to me. And I just equip it to my followers, that way they become, you know, they become stronger as I become stronger, and more useful. Now, up to the point, once you've reached to a point where, you know, you're no longer, you don't require, like, let's say, for example, if you're playing as a class that you would need, you know, right now I have minions that are tanking for me and distracting enemies. But if I were to play with someone, say, for example, like the wizard, who doesn't have any minions to tank from me, which means that she's always in danger, he or she is always in danger, I would definitely pick a character. I would need a character like the Templar, a follower like the Templar, to essentially tank for me, for example. And of course, since I'm an intelligence-based, being a wizard, I'm intelligence, so I won't be able to pick up anything that's, you know, useful for the Templar, making him weak. However, that's where having another character of the same class that's based on strength. You see, I have one character who is strength related. Specifically, my favorite for strength is the Crusader, because he's the legit tank, I would say. Better a tank than the Barbarian, I would say. Prove me wrong if you want. And he would have strength, and I would also have either the Monk or the Demon Hunter, mostly the Demon Hunter for dexterity, for the Scoundrel. And after maxing out every character and acquiring as good loot as I can, obviously I will, you know, I will give that loot, whatever loot I don't require, I will give it to someone else so they can use it. So I can essentially, you know, because you have a universal stash back in the in your main base, you have a universal stash where you can essentially trade things with different characters. It kind of encourages you to make more than just one character. And while I suggest making one character just to make your, you know, start acquiring Paragon levels and just to have one guy that's your, you know, your main, for example, I do recommend, you know, trying different characters. Just because every character is definitely fun. So yeah, it's just something that I use. I essentially like to switch, you know, I switch my character's gear with other characters. Like, if one follower has grown strong enough and doesn't require any of these items, I'm pretty sure another character which I have who's weaker will definitely want those items. See here, over here, the stash, you can essentially trade things that you don't really require with other characters that you may possess. It's a universal chest. And also your gold is also universal, so you can essentially, you can become a hoarder of it, pretty much everything. So that always works. So yeah, I guess I'm basically spouting everything that already has been known and said about Diablo, but the reality is I just wanted to make a video for one sole purpose, which is to just share that even though it's been a while, I do enjoy playing this game. Now, whether or not it's actually worth it to get your hands on this game based upon what you've watched or what other people say is up to you to decide whether or not this game is the kind of game that you would play and enjoy. I personally enjoy playing the game as a player who got the original Diablo back in the beginning when it first launched. I'm having a blast with playing this game. I'm having a good time, and even though I'm unable to continue my progress, which is kind of a shame, I'm still enjoying myself, just starting from scratch and acquiring everything again. It kind of is a bit nostalgic and at the same time enjoyable, still enjoyable. And even though I still have like I said, I'm only going to start Torment if I reach like Paragon level. Once I hit Paragon level 100 or so, just because I like being over-prepared and everything, and acquired enough, legendaries and stuff. So I still have a ways to go. Also, as new to the Eternal Collection, I've played until the Reaper of Souls, but I have no idea what this thing is. Can I what exactly is this? Where can you get these things? Corrupted angel flesh? I imagine that's in Act 4. Or something. Westmarch Holy Water, I imagine that's in Act 5. So can I extract legendary effects and then apply them to other things? I don't really know. Yeah, that's what it says. No extracted weapon powers. So I can extract things from here, from different legendaries that I possess. Extract legendary power. Reforge legendary if I want to. I can extract a legendary's effect, because legendaries do have effects. That little purple text, which is an effect. So I can extract those, I imagine, and then I can apply them to these special powers, which are literally they're literally here, allowing me to have special powers. That's actually very, very cool. I'll probably do that. I just want to do that just to see if it actually works and to see if I can apply it to any of my other characters, which would be nice. So yeah, I believe did I finish all the bounties here? Yeah, I finished all the bounties. So you finish the bounties here in this area, you move on to the next area. As simple as that. I have already recorded this video, but unfortunately I realized that the volume, I made the volume for the game about as high as my voice, so it kind of felt like I'm screaming, really desperately trying to, hey, notice me, even amidst all the hell. I'm hoping that this doesn't apply the same way, because that would suck. And yeah, I just wanted to share that I really, really enjoy the game. Oh. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to share just how much even though it's been a while, I still enjoy playing this game. And if you find the Eternal Collection at a decent price and you enjoy this type of game, I totally recommend it. I do love playing this game, but hey, that's just my opinion. Remember that this is only my opinion, and my love for this kind of game where you can literally just lay waste on the masses. I don't play this game for the story. I just play it to lay waste on the masses. That's basically, and it's also a good time crusher. So I got the time. So yeah, I enjoy playing this game. If you've played the game since the old days, then feel free to give me some tips as to what is new. I just noticed this thing which is new. I noticed this guy should be dead. We do all of that just to kill him, just for him to come back. Really, developers? Really? It would be nice if we got some more followers. We have the Enchantress, the Scoundrel, and the Templar, but it would be nice if we had more followers. It would be nice if, instead of making another paid DLC and having us to if you don't want to buy digitally, we'll just give you another hard copy, which of course means paying again the game to beginning. It would be nice if the developers did a nice gesture and just said, you know what, you've bought our games, thank you, here, have this DLC for free. That would be great. But hey, that's just a dreamer's desire. What can I say? It would be nice though. But anyways, I just wanted to share how much I enjoy playing this game. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm going to be busy just increasing my Paragon levels, increasing every other character that I have as well, because I'm the kind of person who enjoys playing multiple characters all at once. So yeah, and yeah, I thank you for watching. If you watched this long, stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.